Minutes ago, Trump steps up to the podium and fires a shot that lands on Schumer's patio by US4Trump.com. President Trump held a joint press conference with Giuseppe Conte, the Italian Prime Minister, at the White House. During that press, a reporter, Sagar Engetti, of the Daily Caller, asked a question in reference to President Trump's early Monday tweet. Sagar Engetti, during the conference asked President Trump, "Are you saying that you'd be willing to shut the government down in September if it does not fully fund $25 billion worth of your border wall and also deliver all of the immigration priorities that you listed in your tweet? Or are you leaving some room for negotiation there?" President Trump, never once to shy from a tough question, answered with a great response. He stated that while he will leave some room for negotiation, he is not playing around. President Trump fires a shot that lands on Schumer's patio. "I would be certainly willing to consider a shutdown if we don't get proper border security," the president declared. The president also alluded to the fact that for decades we have had laws that don't even work and we need to fix these unfortunate situations. He added, "I have to tip my hat to the Border Patrol, law enforcement, and ICE, which has really been maligned by the Democrats, the job they do. They go into these MS-13 nests fearless, and they get them out. This appears to be checkmate for Chuck Schumer, as Trump is not afraid to stand up to the radical left and do whatever it takes to keep our nation safe." Chuck Schumer and his pal Nancy Pelosi would rather resist anything President Trump does to protect America because they will lose votes, in turn losing their base. They would rather see open borders while protecting MS-13, not on President Trump's watch. It's time they get off their behinds and I would say butts and do what the American people voted for. Watch POTUS. I would certainly be willing to consider a shutdown if they don't get proper border security. Sagar Engetti's question comes after the president tweeted Monday morning about shutting down the government if Democrats don't get on board for the safety of Americans. Well, yeah. Let's take a quick listen.
Thank you, Mr. President. To follow up on what you were saying about the shutdown, sir, are you saying that you would be willing to shut the government down in September if it does not fully fund $25 billion worth of your border wall and also deliver all of the immigration priorities that you listed in your tweet? Or are you leaving some room for negotiation there?
I'll always leave room for negotiation, but this has been many years. This isn't just Trump administration. We're new. There's been many years, even decades. We have immigration laws, we have border security, we have all sorts of things going on that it's disgraceful. We are doing a phenomenal job. We're setting records, but we have laws that don't work. So we're working around those laws, and it's unfortunate. I have to take my hat off to the Border Patrols, for the law enforcement, to ICE, which really has been maligned by the Democrats, the job they do. They go into these MS-13 nests of bad people, killers in many cases. And they go in there fearless, and they do an incredible job, and they get them out. They either go to jail or they get out of the country. So I want to just take my hat off to ICE and the brave people that have really been maligned by the Democrats. We need border security. Without a border, as this gentleman can tell you also, because the Prime Minister really was a very big factor in his win, and other people's win in Italy. But it was a big factor in my win. We need border security. Border security includes the wall, but it includes many other things. We have to end the lottery. We have to end the chain. the chain is like a disaster. You bring one person in, you end up with 32 people.
Right.
We have to end these horrible catch and release principles where you catch somebody, you take their name and you release them. You don't even know who they are. And then they're supposed to come back to a court case where they want us to hire thousands of judges. The whole thing is ridiculous.
Right.
And we have to change our laws. And we do that through Congress. So I would certainly be willing to close it down, to get it done. As you know, we are already approving things in various bills, including we're going to be taking care of the military. We always put the military and law enforcement very high. But I would be certainly willing to consider a shutdown if we don't get proper border security. Thank you. Please.
You know, he's absolutely correct there, you know. President Trump tweeted, "I would be willing to shut down the government if the Democrats do not give us the votes for border security, which includes the wall, must get rid of lottery, catch and release, etc., and finally go to system of immigration based on merit. We need great people coming into our country." You agree with President Trump. Of course, that's how President Trump got elected. Because of the fact, and the prime minister in Italy, he got elected, Giuseppe Conte. He got elected because he's tough on borders. Everybody is saying, like, enough is enough. What the Democrats are pushing for, they're going to lose. There are not many people that want this open border policy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.